What's up guys, Ncaa31 here, and this is an old game of NCAA 13, probably about a month old, a league tournament game, Big East tournament game, same thing as the ACC game that I showed you. I have Cincinnati, he has Rutgers. My opponent has Rutgers. This is a guy who I've played a lot in Friends This Game throughout this year. And we're using the default playbooks per tournament rules, which is fine for me because Cincinnati's playbook is virtually identical to Notre Dame's, so not really much of a learning curve as far as that goes. I'm not really at a disadvantage as I'm familiar with Notre Dame's playbook. I can call plays and that sucker pretty much blindfolded. But anyhow, dang Sim F-Ball Critic took a lot of the thunder away from the commentary I was going to do for this video, as he did a good job of talking about NCAA 14 and the improvements that EA has made to the game, and talking about acknowledging those improvements and basically looking at the game objectively for the close of this generation and also moving forward. And I was going to do something similar, basically using this video footage and inviting the viewers to compare what they see here with the footage that has been shown, not just on my channel, but various other YouTube channels as well. The response to the demo for NCAA 14 has been universally pretty much positive. The vast majority of the comments I've read on the forums and in the video comment sections and the video views have been positive, but also realistic and reasonable. The improvement is, especially for anyone such as myself and all you guys who have played online with NCAA, the differences are pretty dramatic. And while editing the video, things I like about NCAA 13, when I compared how NCAA 14 played and felt, that made me say, oh wow, that didn't look or feel nearly as good back when I was playing NCAA 13, now that I have a feel of NCAA 14, and that's a good sign. That's how a new game should make you feel. So, it's looking very, very promising. Very promising indeed. Now, if you're someone who does not like the game, that's fine. That's allowed. I'm not quite sure what you're looking at as far as believing that it's the same game as NCAA 13 or Madden 13, but that's your prerogative. There are some rough areas in the demo that I would like to see cleaned up, and that I pretty much expect will be. For example, a no huddle lag when you're going spread no huddle or running no huddle in a 2-minute drill situation. Seeing how popular the spread and how many teams that do run the spread run at no huddle, I'd be shocked if the lag delay makes it into the retail version of the game. And going back to my point about the spread for a second, one of the big changes is that in NCAA 13, I said this before, I felt the game was very spread offense oriented, and when you went under center, it was a bit of a adventure to get a efficient, well-balanced offense going. While in this year's edition of the game, it looks like that you can run, if you want to run a pro-style offense the way Alabama or, for example, Wisconsin runs their offense, well, historically Wisconsin runs their offense, you can do that. Or if you want to run a West Coast pro-style attack like USC does, that can be done. It's just not all about spread. Get in the shotgun and throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. So, that is my take as far as the improvements to the game that are noticeable. And You know, also, like I said, I'm not going to repeat too much of what some F-ball critics said. There are also subtle improvements to the game as well that I feel like are going to greatly enhance the experience, and it seems like the YouTube community and the OS community and the Utopia Forums community feel the same way. So this game's about to wind down here. As you see here on defense, I'm just controlling a defensive lineman. I don't care this late into the season. I'm just calling my play, trying to block shit. If my guys make plays, they make plays. If not, they don't. But I fall short in this game. So that is my take on that. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.
As we take a look at the highlights, Kurt, how would you summarize the action in this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Cincinnati played a good game out there, but they needed to make one or two more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
And for Jefferson, his superb play merits the honor of Player of the Game. I want to thank you for being with us for another game of NCAA Football 13. For my partners, Reese Davis in the studio, Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, Aaron Andrews on the sideline, I'm Brad Nussler saying see you next time.